What's up guys, it's your boy Park coming to you from my YouTube channel, and today we're talking about lessons I learned writing and directing an award-winning short film. Let's roll the tape. Next thing we're going to talk about is pre-production. Now, writing your screenplay would be included in the pre-production process, but there was such a story with that, I decided to bunch that into its own category and start with everything right after we finish the screenplay. As a director, you're one of the people that everything has to come through to get approved. I myself really like to focus more on the creative things that were going on, and my producer that we had on the film really focused on the logistics. So finding locations, getting things down, getting out call sheets and setting up really just getting any and every organizational thing you needed for a short film to happen up and off the ground. And I did not play hardly a part in that at all. And I'm kind of thankful for that because that is not my favorite part of the filmmaking experience. A lot of the work I did pre-production was spent with my director of photography. We talked a lot about kind of the tone that we were going for, what we were inspiring it off of, which we took a lot of inspiration off the movie Nightcrawler. And if you haven't seen the movie Nightcrawler, and then as production got closer, I would meet with my editor to talk about how we were going to do this cut and also tone and feel of the film as well. And then production designer of making sure we got all the props that we needed, writing out all the props that were going to be used in this short film and making sure those were ready and available on day of shoot. And there's an important lesson to be learned in this. You don't want to underestimate any one specific department of your film. I didn't put as much effort and focus in production design because I was like, oh, it's just props, whatever. And we were kind of underprepared for that. And I put the blame on me because we didn't sit down and talk and really write down, this is what we need, this is what we need. And go through the script line by line and talk about all the different props and clothing, wardrobe that we were gonna need for shoot. It all worked out, but that's an important lesson. Invest time, if you're a director, invest time in every single department that you're working with. Don't just focus your time with the person who's going to be working with the camera and working with the lights. Focus your time with the people who are going to be creating the sets and who are going to be doing the wardrobe and who are going to be designing your actor, because the first thing the audience is going to see when they start your short film is the actors. What are they wearing? What is the environment they're in? That's all production design. It's all incredibly important and can really buy and sell your film. Don't underestimate that. All you production designers out there, shout out because you guys work so hard and do such amazing work. All right, so that just about wraps up pre-production, so let's jump into production.
And thus concludes our episode on pre-production. Next week, we'll be talking about directing and production. What are some of the life lessons Parker will share about his directing experience? What does a director really do? Do they boss people around? All these questions and more will be discussed next week on this YouTube video series.